Hello, this is the WUAS World University and School News and Question and Answer on Monday, September 11th, 2023 at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, 7 a.m. Pacific Time, US and Canada, and 7:30 p.m. India Time. Please join this open conversation on Mondays at 10 a.m. Eastern Time from whatever time zone you're in about free online MIT OpenCourseWare-centric world university and school degrees and wiki schools in all known living languages. 7,168 known living languages, potentially with large language models, conversational, generative artificial intelligence. As we wait to see if people will join us, I'd like to share a little news with you, some big developments. First, Julian Dumitrașcu in Romania has written that he's interested in becoming the startup CEO of the WUAS Corporation, our for-profit general stock company legal entity in California wing that is around an academic press planned in 7,168 known living languages with machine translation, and also around the WUS physical digital educational services stores planned in 200 countries, again, physically and digitally, and in those countries' main languages, as well as potentially for coding for 7,000 speakers of 7,168 known living languages, and potentially coding for most of all 7.9 billion people on the planet, each a Wikidata PIN number that could potentially also be used to distribute a single main worldwide cryptocurrency like Stanford MinePi cryptocurrency, potentially also to end poverty for with UBI experiments, universal basic income experiments, distributed through potentially you at World University, as people, the poorest people in the world, also come to have smartphones and electricity. So Julian Dumitrașcu has been a publisher and a translator, and one interesting possibility as a beginning project with his base in Romania would be to develop the large language models for Romania and European countries. There are, I think, 27 European Union countries, and 20 of them have the euro currency, to develop large language models for each of these countries' main languages, and potentially to facilitate the emergence of the upcoming book, Society, Information Technology, and the Global University, to be published by the academic press at World University and School, with large language models and machine translation into all of Europe's, for example, 28 countries' main languages. So translate with machine translation Society, Information Technology, and the Global University upcoming book into those countries' languages. Another fascinating first focus for Julian might be to facilitate getting Stanford Mine Pi cryptocurrency into the poorest, or get it to the poorest people in Romania, of its 19 million people, to end poverty there. And also, with Romania as a starting place, to further develop the WUAS Corporation with possibly Stanford Mine Pi cryptocurrency, free money daily, in all of the 28 countries in the European Union, 27 countries in the European Union, such that Stanford Mine Pi cryptocurrency might come to become or further develop with the euro currency in those 20 of those 27 countries in the European Union market. These are fascinating possibilities due to Julian Dumitrescu's situatedness in Romania. And further, as a third item, in what ways could Julian begin to list the WUAS Corporation, which is a California legal entity, a for-profit general stock company, on a main central stock exchange in the European Union market, potentially of those 20 countries, thus potentially getting capital from these markets to further develop the WUAS Corporation in Europe. All exciting possibilities. Julian Dumitrescu and I had a talk about 2 weeks ago, 10 days ago, about some of this in a video call. It's on the main current YouTube channel, youtube.com/Scott McCloud World University. Check it out. And until we talk next, and potentially World University and School and the WS Corporation help provide infrastructure for Julian, perhaps through collaborating and recruiting from UC Riverside, University of California, Riverside, which is one of the 10 University of Californias. If WUS can collaborate and recruit from UC Riverside, we've received a number of emails about this, MBA students, MFA students, Master of Business Administration, Master of Finance students and graduates, perhaps they will help with the legal structures of this WS Corporation as a for-profit general stock company in California, and Julian Dumitrescu's being in Romania, potentially for all those 20 European Euro countries to possibly invest in the WUAS Corporation as a California legal entity. Further, if WUAS can help provide Julian Dumitrescu as a startup CEO of the WS Corporation based in Romania with how the WS Corporation works as a legal entity, general stock company in California, as the WUAS Corporation develops its relationship with the state of California's Franchise Tax Board, at the same time that potentially Stanford Mine Pi cryptocurrency is developing its relationship with the state of California's Franchise Tax Board. And thirdly, in that, the WS Corporation seeks to list on the new Silicon Valley long-term stock exchange, which is also potentially developing its relationship with the state of California's Franchise Tax Board. All of these, understanding these relationships between Romania and California, Romania and the US, the European Union and California and the US will be vital in the success of Julian Dumitrasco as the startup WS Corporation CEO. So thank you so much, Julian, for your interest in becoming a startup CEO. The next item I'd like to share with you is we have a new potential chair of the board at World University and School, William Holt Manus. He's a Princeton University alum. He's a computer programmer analyst, and regarding even Medicaid, a US government program in Florida, the state of Florida, and is based in southeastern Massachusetts. Thank you, Holt, for your potential interest in becoming chair of the World University and School WUAS board, and looking forward to exploring this further, and regarding especially coding for all 7.9 billion people on the planet, for many reasons, but especially for WUAS avatar bot electronic health records for all people on the planet. And with your computer programming work with Medicaid in Florida, a US government program, and potentially also for WUAS aging reversal and extreme longevity genetic drug therapies. And in these regards, think little Pegman, the avatar bot in Google Street View, with Time Slider, with Google Maps, Google Earth, and TensorFlow Artificial Intelligence, TensorStore, Google Cell View, Google Molecule View, and in a realistic virtual Earth for genetics, in one realistic virtual Earth, so emerging virtual reality in an iterating way that World University and School facilitates. So could this be a first project for Holt Manus as the potential new chair of the board to code for 7.9 billion people on the planet at World University and School WUAS, and work possibly with even the US government for coding avatar bot electronic health records for all 330 million Americans, and from there head to all 200 countries, 7.9 billion people on the planet. Exciting possibilities. Glad we're in communication, Holt. Perhaps we'll talk further about this tomorrow, Tuesday, September 12th, as we've emailed about. And thank you as our potential new chair of the WUAS board. Item 3, Shadyside Academy, a high-achieving high school in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and exploring becoming a possible or taking on WUAS Board of Trustees functions, building on Shadyside Academy's successful board track record. This is an inquiry I've sent to President Bart Griffith, Shadyside Academy President Bart Griffith, and Sean Flaherty, Esquire, a lawyer in Pittsburgh. I went to Shadyside Academy High School with, classmate in the second half of the 1970s. And the Shadyside Academy Board of Trustees Chairman, Rob Mullen, and others. Congratulations to President Bart Griffith for your tenure through at least the year 2028, which was an email Shadyside Academy just shared with alumni. Would you be interested in extending your Shadyside Academy leadership and board focus to both wings of CC4 licensed MIT OpenCourseWare-centric wiki World University and School, and regarding the World University Foundation, which is also a wiki subject page, wiki.worlduniversityandschool.org/wiki/world_university_foundation. So both wings of World University and School are, for one, the nonprofit wing, worlduniversityandschool.org, and we're a 501c3 U.S. federal tax-exempt public charity with a GuideStar listing. And also we're a nonprofit legal entity in the state of California, paralleling the nonprofit U.S. federal 501c3. And our other wing is, third legal entity, is the WUAS Corporation, WUAS Press, which is a for-profit general stock company legal entity in the state of California, of which I've just shared a little news with regard to Julian Dumitrascu, and possibly as the startup CEO of the WS Corporation above, item 1. So continuing on with this item 3, Shady Side Academy and possibly some board functions. The potential synergies between these two wings, and planned in 200 countries, and in 7,168 known living languages as large language models generative AI, especially at CC4 MIT OpenCourseWare-centric wiki World University and School, are astounding. And in WUS, planning to code for all 7.9 billion people on the planet, each a Wikidata PIN number. There's an infinite amount of creative potential in the above regards, and Shady Side Academy might benefit enormously in numerous ways. So how might we best explore Shady Side Academy possibly taking on some board functions, if that might be possible, and potentially in conversation also with Holt Manus, who's expressed interest in becoming the chair of the board for World University and School. Hoping we can continue this conversation further, and perhaps with my going to homecoming at Shady Side Academy on Friday, September 22nd and Saturday, September 23rd. So item 4 is a new, I think, large language model called Chirp from Google. Google's Chirp, automatic speech recognition for 100+ languages, with Google's Ginger Pern and Anusha Ramesh, who both have master's degrees from Carnegie Mellon University in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, interestingly, and regarding the item 3 Shady Side Academy inquiry, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania as well. There are 5 or 6 sub-items to item 4 regarding Chirp, automatic speech recognition for 100+ languages, and speech to text. So Chirp makes possible speech to text. And their 2.5-minute video explains how it works, how Chirp works. Check out the 2.5-minute video. And they also mention Google's 1,000 language project, and World University and School seeks to be in all 7,168 known living languages. So that leaves another 6,168 known living languages over the 1,000 language project that World University and School is seeking to develop in. And potentially with World University and School developing wiki communities of people in each of all 7,168 known living languages at this URL, or starting with this URL, wiki.worlduniversityandschool.org/wiki/languages with a capital L. This is a main focus of World University and School languages, that is, and all 7,168 known living languages. Chirp, automatic speech recognition for 100+ languages, may be the basis, speech to text, of some of the next developments for World University and Schools planning to be in all 7,168 known living languages. So item 4B, also a Twitter post, Ginger Purng and Anusha Ramesh with Chirp automatic speech recognition for 100 languages plus, with your video posted also on Twitter. What Google large language models to use for speech to text book chapter video, a specific video that I shared with them for a book that I'm writing, of a video talk I gave about 15 years ago. It's on YouTube. How to turn this into a chapter using large language models, possibly Chirp. And also how to grow the WUAS Press in 7,000 languages with machine translation, potentially from Chirp as well. Could Ginger Purng and Anusha Ramesh become the managers of this as a collaboration between World University and School and Google further? And World University and School has been in Google for Education since, I think, around 2013, possibly 2015. So quite a few years now. Item 4C, another Twitter post, also in this Chirp line. Thanks, Google Ginger Purng and Anusha Ramesh, for this Chirp automatic speech recognition for 100+ languages, speech to text large language models, great video. How could World University and School collaborate in hiring speakers of 7,168 known living languages? In this video that Ginger Purng and Anusha Ramesh share, Anusha Ramesh mentions them possibly engaging speakers of the 100+ languages for Chirp. Well, World University and School would like to employ speakers of all 7,168 languages, and potentially to further help develop such fascinating and great projects such as Chirp, information technology, Chirp, automatic speech recognition for 100+ languages, into a related project for 7,168 known living languages. Item 4D, all of the above Chirp automatic speech recognition could well inform a universal translator project. And I found a related video to the Chirp video from Google about a universal translator project. And the WUS Press and World University and School have been developing a WUS universal translator project for years now. And there are fascinating possibilities in these regards too. Item 4E, further with the Chirp video. Thanks, Ginger Purng and Anusha Ramesh, for Chirp automatic speech recognition for 100+ languages. The academic press at World University and School, WUAS Press on Twitter, seeks to use speech to text and Google Translate variations. So there are probably many systems at Google that are variations on a Google Translate theme, as platforms, as information technologies. The WS seeks to use Google Translate variations for these 8 video talks that I shared, I think in the year 2007, for a course that I teach called Society and Information Technology. I've taught it for years on Harvard's virtual island in Second Life, for example, and in other formats too. So how to use Chirp automatic speech recognition from these 8 videos to create book chapters and also to translate this emerging book that I'm tentatively entitling Society, Information Technology, and the Global University. So to translate the book and into 200 countries' main languages, and both to 1 audiobooks. So translate from the English 8 videos to any one of 200 countries' main languages. I think Chinese speaking their countries number about 5. Arabic language countries number about 25 out of 200. This is an amazing possibility with Chirp to translate a single book into all 200 countries' main languages. So how to translate into an audiobook with natural language processing, which Chirp it doesn't do. Apparently it does speech to text, and also into a paper book, which Chirp does do. And Google may have many information technologies, many such systems relating to Chirp in the Google Cloud, in the Google ecosystem, that could further this process. This may become the basis of the academic press at World University and School to translate books into all 7,168 known living languages from one language for speakers of all those languages. So item 4G, I share in these in this agenda the 8 videos, and seeking to make this process automated of going from 8 video talks for this course that I teach on society and information technology, now including on the Global University, into book chapters, both audio and on print to paper. So item 5, the last item, the WS Academic Medical Center and moving forward to the SF Bay Area on 11/1/2023, November 1st, 2023, potentially, and possibly into Canyon 94516. I've been in an asylum place on the eastern seaboard of the United States since August 2022, and I'm seeking to move back into a newly safe and open San Francisco Bay Area, and planning for the WS Academic Medical Center, WS Longevity Genetics Institute, to move back there too. I had arranged a mover of my things from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, to Canyon, California, to arrive on 9/1/23, September 1st, 2023. Had put down a $1,750 deposit, but had to cancel that because didn't have a place yet available in the San Francisco area to move my things. My friend Ed Smythe, MD, who's also the Chief Medical Officer of World University and School, suggested planning to move the WS Academic Medical Center back to the San Francisco Bay Area and fly out there to San Francisco Bay Area, possibly at the end of September or early October, to see what might be possible in terms of moving back in to the San Francisco Bay Area or Canyon 94516 on November 1st, 2023. Stay tuned. There's an incredible place at 6070 Ridgecrest Road, Canyon 94516, exploring taking ownership on November 1st, 2023. Have lived there for about 13 years, developing the two legal entities for World University and School, the nonprofit World University and School and the for-profit general stock company legal entity in California, the WS Press. There, while living there in Canyon 94516, I also wrote 5 books there, seeking to take the next steps of moving back into a newly safe Canyon, California 94516. So that's the news for today, September 11th, 2023. See you soon. Abolitionally, abolish the wrongful buying and selling of people in the illegal sex, drug, and violence industries and their latent networks of violence. All the best. I'm Scott McLeod. I'll post a recording of this video from today's WUAS News and Question and Answer for 9/11/2023 to the current main World University and School WUAS YouTube channel, youtube.com/Scott McLeod World University /videos. Next World University and School news and question and answer is next Monday, September 18th at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, US and Canada. I'll also post this video recording to Twitter, the active Twitters for World University and School, perhaps our most active websites. Twitter.com/WORLD UNIVANDSCH and Twitter.com/WUASPRESS. If you'd like to get involved in World University and School for free MIT OCW-centric online degrees, or involved in the WS Corporation, email me at sgkmacleod@worlduniversityandschool.org. Worlduniversityandschool.org is our homepage. Stay tuned to Twitter, twitter.com/WORLDUNIVANDSCH and twitter.com/WUASPRESS, as well as twitter.com/SGKMACLEOD, which is the Twitter feed for World University and School's planning for 7,168 known living languages. Until next time, see you later. Thanks. Come join this open conversation. We'll post this to youtube.com/Scott McLeod World University. Bye for now.